Welcome back to the channel. We are headed to Larry H. Miller Ford in Provo. I ordered a truck and I was talking to one of my friends, Jared. What's up, buddy? You told me you got some notifications the day that you ordered your truck. It's been about a little over 2 weeks now. I haven't heard anything. So instead of me just calling, I'd rather just go and see people in person, you know, and plus I'm unemployed, so I have nothing else to do. I need to stop saying that. My wife says you're not unemployed. You're lying when you say that. So she's right. I'm not unemployed. I'm self-employed. There it is. That's the word. I'm self-employed. So I don't have to answer to nobody. This is the life. I just wish I was making more money. But the good news is we have a Ford truck on order for next year. Probably by the end of the year sometime. I don't know when it's going to get here, but we will do some update videos like this throughout next year. I probably won't do them too close together unless I just get excited and want to do more of them. But I have not found a Chevy dealer yet out here in Utah. Unfortunately, no one wants me to do videos. I guess I suck that bad on YouTube. So I'm just kidding. They just, it seems like they're giving me the runaround. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to either get another GMC, because honestly, I don't really have to have a Chevy. I was only going to get a Chevy just to say I had all four. So honestly, at this point, I'm probably just going to get a GMC because I have that pretty much in the books, and the books haven't opened yet for the GMCs yet. My goal was, and I think I might have mentioned this, I want to get them at the same time, like order them basically the same day to see which one would get here quicker. But a lot of people have told me if you put in an order for a GM truck, they come a lot quicker than Fords. I mean, there's just a lot more Fords being sold and bought, and so you're going to have more issues there. But we should be at the dealership in about 12 minutes. We are 12 minutes away. We're on I-10 in Utah. Man, check that out. Look at those beautiful mountains, man. I will say that's one reason why we've stayed here. Those mountains, amazing. But yeah, we are going to be there in a little bit, and so hopefully Johnny's there. He was off yesterday. If you want to order a Ford truck, you live in Utah, if you order from Provo, I will meet you at the dealership if you want to, you know, do some videos and like that. So hit me up. Only at Ford or Provo though. I'm not going anywhere else. But I will be there and we will reconvene this video. All right, so we just got here. Let's go ahead and head inside. And man, they do not have any cars here, by the way. I was thinking about doing a review while I was at this location, but it looks like they're a little barren out here today. I think they got a lot of F-150s. If you want an F-150, that's like the one truck you can get a deal on right now. Man. What's up, bro? How's it going? Alrighty, so this is Johnny P. If you do want to order a truck here in Provo, yes, Johnny P. Hit this guy up, 100%.
I'll be here, answer any questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, your truck's in the system.
Cool.
So yeah, you'll be getting a email from Ford, you know, every so often, just kind of keep you updated. So,
awesome.
But yeah, it's in there, and stay in touch.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
We'll figure it out.
Do you have anything cool in here for me to do a video while I'm here?
You know what? We do. I mean, we have a F-150 Lightning.
What? I've never done a video on a Lightning.
If you wanted to do a video on one.
I mean, I hate electric trucks, but I can learn to like one today.
Absolutely. So, I mean, you know, all electric, of course, right? I mean, traditional to the F-150 style. Right? Just, of course, all electric and tons of torque.
Awesome. Is that for sale? And just like that, we're all good. Man, I feel so much better, guys. I did think that they forgot to put my order in. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, oh man, did they forget to put my order in? Because one of my buddies had told me, as I said earlier in this video, he had told me that you're supposed to get an email the day of when they put the order in. And I was like, man, like, did they forget? Because I forgot too. It's been 3 weeks almost, I would say, since I've been here, and I completely forgot to follow up with them. So I got a little nervous. I did, but I can't ever doubt my boy Johnny P. He knows what he's doing. And so pretty much at this point, I did not do a video on the Lightning truck, by the way, too. I want to make that clear. I did not do a video on it. I don't like electric cars. I'm sorry. That's why I don't do reviews on them. I won't do reviews on stuff I don't like. If I can't go into a video pretending like I like something. I'm sorry, I just won't. And that's why I have never done a review. Now I'm thinking about renting something just to give it a shot. Maybe I'll rent it for a couple days and do some videos like on a Rivian or something like that. Maybe I'll like it afterwards, and then I can start giving you guys an unbiased opinion about electric cars. But let's go ahead and build these Ford trucks, because I said in another video, I want to show you guys what not to do if you're ordering a truck, okay? Let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and choose the trim levels we're gonna put side by side. So we're gonna use the Lariat and the Platinum. These are the two trim levels I see a lot of, and I think these are good examples of what the mistake people are gonna make. Now, I can do the same thing for the Platinum and the Limited too, so we might do that in a separate video. If you would like me to do that, just let me know. So as far as the Platinum goes, the base price or starting price is $77,915. For the Lariat, it's going to be $64,790. Now that's going to be $13,125 in a difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the Lariat. One thing I do not understand, I don't know why Ford does this, Ram does this, GM does this. When you go higher in trim levels, you get less color. So if you look at a Platinum, you get less colors than the Lariat. Don't know why they do that, but that's something that they do. We're going to keep the colors the same. We're going to keep just the standard engine for this comparison, because I want you guys to see my point here, and I think that an engine might affect it a little bit more. So if I were to get a 7.3, I would definitely get the 430. Now, one of my viewers, Matthew Anderson, I know he's going to say something about this. He's going to say you're an idiot for picking that because you don't need it. Listen, I'm going to do it because I just feel as though I want the 430. I don't care about fuel economy, so I want that extra grunt if I do climb grades. So with that being said, as far as the Lariat goes, you do have a sport appearance package. This package is just under $3,000, so it's $2,880. And here's what comes in here. Now be sure to pause it. Now if you want that blacked out look, painted bumpers, a lot of people like that appearance on this truck, so you're going to pay almost $3,000 for it. However, painted bumpers come standard on the Platinum. So unless you absolutely have to have the dark carbonized gray 20-inch wheels and the black trim, yes, obviously I get why you'd want this trim level, which is the Lariat, but it's $3,000. Keep in mind, most people who get a Lariat get ultimate package. All right, so this package, here's what's included, and all the stuff that you see here comes standard. So if you want this package, you're going to pay $5,000. So if you want power deployable running boards and you want some of the technology features on the interior, let me just show it to you one more time here. I'll just point it out. Like lane keep assist, the sound system, the 4-way adjustable headrest, the automatic high beams, like all this stuff will come standard on a Platinum. So if you think about the price point, you were $13,000 difference in price. Now you're only $5,170 in price. Now do that math in a calculator for your payments. If you're planning on financing, it's not a big difference. And I'm going to show you something at the end of this video why I would strongly recommend against that. Now let's keep going. Now I'm going to do these builds pretty similar. If I were to get a Lariat, this is how I would build my Lariat. So that's why you're going to see why I got the Platinum here in a second. All right, so let's keep going. So as you saw, the power deployable running boards were part of the ultimate package. So I would definitely get tough bed spray and bed liner. You do have some tonneau cover options there, but I'm going to skip those for now. And then we're going to get the individual trailer tire pressure monitoring. It's $500. Customer placed trailer camera. I'm not going to get that, but I would like to get the wheel well liners, front and rear. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the Platinum too, so just keep that in mind. And as far as the fifth wheel prep package goes, we're going to get that. And hey, I got to admit, I do want my sunroof. I'm sorry, I got to have it. And so as far as this goes, engine block heater, yeah, we'll just add that, because if you were to get a diesel, this is probably something you'd get. And just moving on down, power takeoff, you can do that now on the Fords. I think you've always been able to do it with the trucks with the beds. And here's something else, not this. Actually, I like clearance lamps because I like the way they look on an HD truck. But let me just skip down here. So max recline seats are an option for both trucks, but I'm going to leave this off for this build here. So here's something else. If you want this option, where is it at? It's right here. The Pro Power Onboard. If you want this, keep in mind, this does come standard on the Platinum. So I wanted this option with my truck. So I did click it. Now I think it upgrades to dual batteries. So yeah, so you get all that stuff too, okay? And that may be it. So right now we're sitting at $13,865 in options, okay? So let's go ahead and build a Platinum. We're gonna do it really quickly. So as I showed you earlier, here are all the colors that are available for the Platinum. And we're gonna keep the engine the same. We're gonna run the 430 rear. We're gonna pick the FX4 package. And for both of these builds, I did skip the trimmer. So if you would like that, obviously just add an additional $4,375. But as I mentioned, power deployable running boards, standard. All that stuff in the Ultimate Lariat package came standard on the Platinum. And I will say, I mean, the overall design of this truck is pretty tough looking. So I mean, the wheels, I mean, everything looks good. And so let's go ahead and do this tough bed as we did on the last truck. And individual trailer tire pressure, we're going to do that. The wheel well liners, front and rear. And fifth wheel prep package. Oh, so this already comes standard with the rear wheel well liner. And then fifth wheel prep package. We're going to run the sunroof. We're going to click for the engine block heater. You can add the Warren winch if you like for $3,000. And clearance lights. I did the all-weather floor mats on the last one, so we'll do it here too. Now max recline seats is an option on this one too, so just keep that in mind. So dual batteries already there, and as I mentioned, this already has a Pro Power onboard setup here, so you don't have to add that extra. So with that being said, let's take a look at the price points now, okay? So for my Platinum, I only added $4,720 in options. My price is $84,430. If you look at the Lariat, if you're going to add all this stuff to your truck, I'm telling you, you're putting almost $14,000 into your Lariat to almost make it a Platinum. And a Lariat will depreciate a lot faster compared to a Platinum when you add that many options. So in my opinion, when you think about the standard price, you don't want to exceed that number by so much. Now, obviously, if you're looking at diesel engines, that doesn't matter. The diesel is going to retain its value because that diesel option is going to be more valuable because more people are looking for a diesel option. That's why I did not include it in this. But when you think about $14,000 worth of ads, sometimes when you go to appraise a truck, you know, years down the road, a lot of the things that you added onto the truck will not bring value to it. So your truck's going to depreciate a lot faster because of it. So in my opinion, if you are looking at a Lariat and you're going to add the Ultimate package and the Sport Appearance package and all these little things that would otherwise come standard on a Platinum, just step up to the Platinum. The difference between my two builds when I was at Larry H. Miller in Provo was $3,980. Yes, less than $4,000 difference. So that's why I stepped up to a Platinum, because it did not make sense for me to add all this stuff that I already wanted. And I thought I was saving money at first. And even though you still are saving money, but the difference is minuscule, especially when you're buying an $80,000 truck. So if I have a chance, maybe I'll do the same thing with the Platinum and the Limited, because there's a lot of things that people are going to miss out on the Platinum versus the Limited too. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to comment down below what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys soon.